No, you HBO Go.
Boo!
It's the first time it's made a sound when I press the button.
Yeah, what was that all about?
I probably have the sound on.
Good work and welcome.
Inside the Ant Farm.
What do we got today? Look, you didn't tell me about this one.
I didn't. It was a surprise beer. Lagunitas.
Lagunitas. That's
Fear
Spanish
the dark.
for little lagoons.
It's a nighttime ale. It's gonna put you right to sleep.
Yeah, I gotta drive home after this, you jerk. This is the first time we've done this when it's light out, I think, in a long time.
Gross. It is. Well, that's because it's summer now. I actually had to close the... Ooh, that's really good. This is the second grapefruity beer we've had in a while.
Oh, it's hoppy. Had like,
but not
the
too hoppy.
aftertaste was weird.
8.2.
What is that?
Let's see what it says on the bottle here.
It's like a firewood at the end.
There are two kinds. There is the daytime kind, which is bright and welcoming, and then there's the nighttime kind, which should never be confused with the daytime. Okay, I'm not gonna read that one.
That's dirty. I like it. It is kind of dirty at the end. It's like you licked the bar stool,
but in a good way.
In a good way, though.
So how you doing? Crabs instead of
How you doing? Come on, let's go. Let's go. One up.
Bloop, bloop. I'm doing great. I got a life. I
have a lantern.
I got our last games for the for the fiscal year happening this Saturday and next Tuesday. So I'm a little sad about that.
You have nothing to do for like this. You're gonna have to like make stuff.
I'm gonna start writing the next Great American Novel, of course.
You gotta catch up to me then.
Are you still writing?
I haven't written in a while. I'm gonna try to write soon. Well,
Matt will post a couple things in the comments, okay? A couple chapters.
Oh, I did win a book though, from Charles the KK.
You won a book?
His book, his own book, The Star Brigade. He's re-releasing it on Amazon and on digital download. And so there's a
Matt will link it right there.
There's a win a book. I never link anything, so why are you saying that? But
not one thing.
There's like a contest if you posted it and shared it. Then
like on my wall, like you did with fucking 10 other contests. Kept putting it on my wall.
Oh, because I thought you would like that stuff. I only put that stuff because I thought you liked it.
You wanted to win it.
It's like free comic books. No, I put it because I thought you would like it. That's why I put it. Fine, I'm never putting you on stuff again. I don't want you to win anything, jerk. And when I win, like I just did, because I'm a winner.
You still gotta bring my book back.
What book is that?
The book I lent you.
I still need to borrow the other book.
Daring what? Which book is that?
The J.J. Abrams one.
You'll probably finish it before I do. I'm like on page 50.
So what else? You said you've been working. You've
just
been working, man.
We're having a baby. It's
not me, not us.
We saw the baby. Baby's doing healthy, so that's good. Gender neutral.
But yeah, I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then I have I took tomorrow off, which I'm glad I did because I didn't realize I took it off. I took it off like a month ago, and then I worked Saturday, Sunday. So I would have worked 7 days in a row if I didn't.
Oh, just get paid double time for the holiday, right?
Actually, no, I don't because I'm not working Monday, and the 2 days extra that I worked, I got extra time off that I don't need. I was like, yay, worked.
Yeah, one of the contests like, well, the prize will be time off, and I'm like, I have 3 days I still haven't used.
I have 140 hours plus now 16.
That makes no sense.
Because it's because the way our schedule works, we had 4 hours extra every 2 weeks. Plus I already had vacation, So I usually
renegotiate our contract,
and they let us keep they let us roll that over. So I kept rolling over. And I couldn't use it, like literally, unless I took every day off even if I took every day off probably from May till the end of June, I probably would still have like 20 hours left. Because I've already taken a bunch of days off, and I cut a lot of my days up, so I only work 8 to 4 instead of 6 to 6. To get a little, I get a natural shift instead of exhausted at the end, so I'm like, just want it to end, please. But I got to 2 days of my movie shoot that I've been on. So
I could tell you look like you have some fake spray tan on.
I got to Shemp in one of them because they needed extras, and
Did you wear a hat or something? What you do?
I'm technically in the scene before it, but I've left because my character's a douche.
So would you have turn your head to the camera, back your head? To
the camera? Basically, I had a hat on, I wore my glasses, and I had my Gryffindor jacket on, and I was just like, so
you're still looking like a douche,
like the back. I look more like a hipster then.
But like giggity boo, is that what you're doing? Like giggity bop, giggity bop.
But it was me and Jess's dad was next to me, and then there's a girl that we just met named Lisa. And we were just like standing there. And then we had to walk off like through the shot. I think it was like one of those things where it just gives you like a little action across where the person's talking, So
So it looks like you have a scene.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a scene.
So it was fun. It was in the parking lot on the 1200 block of South Salina, and that was a little
rapey.
Yeah.
Did you get raped like?
Well, right before we started, 2 kids went by, and this kid was like rapping, the other kid was beatboxing on bikes. So they was riding bikes by us. I was like, all right.
That's not the worst thing.
There was one dude though that was looked like he was gonna try to eat us. He looked like a zombie from 28 Days Later. Like he was like kind of just looking.
You probably just
like,
want to eat your camera.
He's like tweaking, kind of like looking like, and like we gotta.
I like crack, and you're like, okay,
yeah,
man,
he was a crackhead. He was.
He was Tyrone Biggins.
And then 2 people stopped by, and the lady, John's wife. Grabbed them and like, hey, we need more extras for the scene. I'm like, okay. And then the next day, I actually had my lines. I played my Tim Blake.
Look at Tim Blake.
And so there's probably about 10 people there, but it was supposed to look like it was a big rap concert. So we got like 4. I think it was like 4 or 5 more people that they picked up, and then they like shot it. So looked like there's a lot more people in it. It was kind of interesting. Although I might need a tetanus shot from the warehouse we were in because it was a little frightening. But
it was a little bit frightening. That's nice that he has location shoots and things, and the locations for.
Yeah,
shoots.
one is supposed to be, although it might get changed, is at Cafe Kubala on James Street, and then another one is at Play the Game, Read the Story in North Clinton. They already filmed a couple scenes there. Is that the one you used to go to, the comic book store downtown? Play the Game, Read the Story.
Is it downtown?
Shoot the person. Yeah, it's down in Armory Square, North Clinton Street. Or maybe it's a little far. It might be a little farther, but it's right around there.
Well, the one I go to is over by Spaghetti Warehouse. It's where.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one you go to because they said it was over by Spaghetti Warehouse.
See, I'll be an extra for that one because I'll just be there shopping for comics.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Does that count? Can I take a drink?
Bless you. That counts, and you just talked anyway, so it's good. Drink.
You don't drink though. No drinking for you, except for water.
She drinks OJ.
That's right. We're responsible.
Like
responsible adults. So let's get some topics up, Matt.
Let's get what we got. I got some stuff. Right after we filmed our podcast, all the stuff dropped the day after.
Like, say, the movie Godzilla, you mean?
Well, the Godzilla did drop.
King of the Monsters.
But we just talked about the Batmobile, and we thought, oh, we only got the Batmobile. We got the Batsuit, too. We got Batflack and the Batmobile.
The Moby, and now Moby Batman.
Although he was kind of blocking the Batmobile. I wanted to see more of the Batmobile. I was a little pissed, but
he looked very sad that he owned the Batmobile.
What did you think about his suit?
The suit was good. It's classic. It was, it's very costumey though, which is weird.
Yeah.
I want to see how they're going to play that. Like, oh, I can still get shot pretty easily because I'm wearing him just a costumey suit.
Or it's made of nanofiber.
Yeah, it's like nano-techy, fibery tech. When you get shot, it doesn't hurt.
It's quantum nanotech.
It's bulletproof.
We'll put quantum in front of it. Sounds really cool.
Yeah.
But I thought the suit looked cool. I thought it looked really like comic booky, which I liked.
Yeah, it looked like the Dark Knight Returns suit. The big bat symbol, the small ears, which is very Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
You can tell that they were pulling it almost directly from there.
And they kind of said something about it,
which makes more sense because Ben Affleck is older, and that Batman in Dark Knight Returns is actually in his 60s.
They had rumors from that and the Noel series, and it kind of had like shades of the Noel series. The ears were short and stuff like that. So I liked it. I thought it was really cool. And I'm waiting to see more. I kind of want to see more of the Batmobile. I'm like, get out of the way! But you could tell it was like had a reference to the Tumblr, but still was like its own more of a sedan. It felt like
they took all the Batmobiles and smashed them into one.
Almost. Basically. But I kind of like that. It should have big giant tires. It should not be able to be blown up.
I think they should just go 66 Batmobile with the top down. little.
And then you get Adam West back.
The little cone Batman, windows. Obviously. Little cone windows.
Adam West is still around.
Then he could be classic Dark Knight Returns. He'd be like he's in the 60s or 70s.
He is like in his 80s. He's old.
There's no way he can do anything.
By the way, Casey Kasem was found. If you didn't know.
Found almost right after. I think we helped get him found.
I think it was like an unsolved mystery type thing. Update.
Yeah, I'm found.
The kids remember that? No?
And they're going to get me home.
His wife had him or something.
Except he's like this now. He's got really advanced Parkinson's.
Yeah, his wife had him, and they were in Washington State. That's what I heard. I heard that today, actually, from someone, so it might not be true. I don't know.
So weird.
But,
so weird.
Why,
Casey?
How did that happen? Okay, what do you got?
I want to talk about Godzilla for a second,
okay.
man. I saw Godzilla.
Because I got something cool.
I saw some Godzilla, man. Okay. Me and Jamie, it was our free day thanks to the Mama and Papa Wonderland. They gave us a free movie coupon voucher thing for Fandango. And we were going to go see Neighbors, but then we're like, Godzilla. We got to check that out.
You're going to go see Blended.
Bryan Cranston.
I thought.
Blended's not out yet, man. I got to wait. You got to wait. I know
forever. Wait forever.
I know you're a big fan of Drew Barrymore. You're a big fan of Adam Sandler. You want to see him in a romantic comedy.
Isn't that 51st Dates too? 51st Rapes?
Yeah, 51st Rapes. It was pretty good. It's a very good summer flick. If you're going to like, I want to see the pathos behind Godzilla. This isn't the movie for you.
Some of the scenes, like just showing like him coming out of the water, I'm like, God,
no, if you wear a diaper because you're gonna poop yourself.
No,
you're gonna poop yourself.
No.
But the worst part is like he's not even the worst monster in the. There's
yeah, I've seen the things that fly in there. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Hell no. I'm
like, humanity, you're fucked. Just get it over with.
Well, the best part is like the scenes are full of soldiers, and like they're all like, "We have our M16s." So I'm like, "What are you doing with? Throw that on the ground. It's a waste of space."
And shit yourself and run away.
Yeah, you might as well throw your poop at him because it's the same thing as shooting an M16 bullet at Godzilla.
Like, unless you got some nuclear weapons in your gun, in your M16.
And if you watch the movie, no, those don't even work. Don't even use.
So you're screwed. Just get out of there. You're done.
I'll tell you about it afterwards. I won't spoil it.
Let them finish it. Let those monsters fight each other because you're screwed.
Yeah, that's basically what they. By the end of the movie, after San Francisco is completely leveled, they're like, let's let them fight. They're kicking the shit out of each other. Let's just let them do that. But before that, the military's like, no, we're the military. We'll stop them. We're going to shoot a tank. Oh, a tank is dead. Okay, we're going to use this weapon. No, that weapon's gone.
It's like they are fucking lions. We are ants. Okay, stupid. We're ants. They're lions. Let's be ants.
Like as ants, let's go bite this guy in the. Oh no, we stepped on us. Like yeah, duh.
Get
out of there.
We got murdered.
Get away from him. That's what you do to
We're going to build a giant wall. Then they attack Cabo.
See, that part's frustrating, but
they didn't attack Cabo at least.
Juliette Binoche and Bryan Cranston are amazing.
They make a big robot at least.
No big robot. I'm hoping for Mechagodzilla though in the sequel.
I was hoping for
the sequel's greenlit.
I was hoping for Gypsy Danger. That's what I was
Gypsy Danger.
It's Gypsy Danger, and I have an accent that's almost. And then I go into
and then I go more south from the south, and I come back from the south, and like, did you get punched in the head?
I did not notice it until we watched the second time. I'm like,
I noticed the first time. I was like, wow, this is not good.
Well, because I was so excited about the first one.
I was so excited. That was like
I didn't notice. I was like,
it ripped you out. It kind of ripped you out. You're like, well, okay.
But then I watched it with Justin. I'm like, holy crap, his accent's so bad. Like, how does he get past on Sons of Anarchy? Like, how can anyone believe that he has a...
Well, it's easier for them to do a southern accent. He wasn't doing a southern accent. He's doing like a...
It's like, I'm
doing a regular voice now. I'm shrimp on the ball.
It was the worst accent since Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind.
Since Nicolas Cage in anything.
It's like, for Britain.
It was like Keanu Reeves playing a British person in Constantine. He wasn't playing a British person.
He's playing
Keanu Reeves.
He either plays dope or Keanu Reeves. There's no like in the middle. There's no,
dopey Keanu Reeves. Come on, Point Break. We're looking at you. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that was a great movie. I recommend it. If you definitely good.
I want to see X-Men, so I'm going to see that first. But I definitely want to see that movie.
Hopefully, me and Jamie can go see X-Men: Days of Future Past very soon.
Coming out, well, Friday. It might be yesterday when it comes out, or who knows. Okay, so
tomorrow
here is a fun little juicy tidbit for you.
Oh no!
Universal and Legendary Pictures posted that they are putting a movie out on November 16th, 2016. Now, it's only a rumor, but this is both Universal and Legendary Pictures are the ones that own the properties Mass Effect. Now, they said the movies are going to be a new movie based on an existing proprietary property. So, this could be the Mass Effect movie. They didn't say it, though. This could also be...
I really hope it's a Mass Effect movie. Oh, my God.
Here's what it could also be.
Oh, my God.
It could also be a Hot Wheels movie. Because they also own Hot Wheels.
Not like this. Not like this.
Well, they're like, because of the Fast and Furious, the popularity of the Fast and Furious, they may put out a Hot Wheels movie.
No, please don't.
Universal and Legendary, I'm going to go on a limb and say if you put out a Hot Wheels movie before Mass Effect, I'm never watching any of your movies. Even if you put out Mass Effect, I will never watch it because you're assholes. Hot Wheels.
And it's gonna star like that. It's gonna star that guy that's been in this like I think it's a State Farm commercial who looks like a fake Aaron Paul. Have you seen that guy? He's also in Agents of Shield too. Fake Aaron Paul. What's this guy?
They'll put him in it, and the dude who looks like Paul Walker, Lucas Ryan,
or his brothers. Yeah. Have you seen his brothers?
No.
Hey, they made his brother because his brothers had to basically do the scenes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and this happened. His brothers, one who is like a little chunky dude, but the other one looks almost exactly like him, but a little skinnier, maybe like a methed out version.
And they walked on his grave.
Yeah, they basically played his parts in the movie.
It's like, you gained some weight in a couple days. Like,
don't worry about it. Chicken wings, let's drive.
Like, don't worry about it. Let's go. So, that'll be November 16th, 2016.
Oh, if it's Mass Effect, oh my god.
Just thinking about it, like, I was so filled with emotion. Like, please. I've been waiting for this movie for so long.
This would be an amazing movie because it's already a story that you don't need to rewrite. And it's perfect the way it is.
There's so many of the things that they kind of have killed or like drop by the wayside. Like Last of Us, they might not even make a sequel to at this point now. You know, Naughty Dog is in flux.
Disarray, yeah.
And because there's a lot of people that have said, hey, why do we even need a sequel? This game is so perfect. And I'm like, I want to see more of this world. I love it so much.
I agree with that, but I would totally buy it. I'm a mark for that. That was a great game.
I would put my money on the table right now and like, you need to take this.
I would be like, at
the GameStop, I would just throw a $100 bill and be like, take my money! Give me now! What is there? Is there a special super edition? Another 100! Take my money!
Just write 2 on the original one, I'll buy it again! I'll do it! Please. This is the same gameplay, I think.
Oh, it has a Dirty Joel shirt. I'll take it!
Dirty Joel shirt.
Oh, it smells like Joel.
I have a digital version in the game, too.
In the digital version, I have like a Naughty Dog T-shirt for Ellie, and like he has like a jean jacket shirt, like a jean shirt.
That's right. I'm a hillbilly.
It's like Canadian tuxedo. It's like my Canadian tuxedo, guys.
Jeans and jeans.
What do you got?
Godzilla 2's greenlit. Okay, so Matt, the first ad is made it to the moon. Moon ads. Ads.
Yeah, this is my first ad.
Japanese moon ads.
What is the ad? It's actually Korean.
Pocari Sweat.
It's Korean.
Well,
Pocari Sweat.
Japan's the one to set it, though. Japan's the one to set the rock.
Pocari Sweat. If you haven't had Pocari Sweat before, you're not from Japan or Korea. We had it in Tokyo. Did we have it in Tokyo Airport?
That's why I thought it was Japanese.
Yeah. Well, but it's actually Korean, but yes. Pocari Sweat. It is a citrusy soda. It has a horrible name.
It probably means something else.
In English on the can. It looks very much like a Pepsi can, except they missed the red. Like they're like, just take the red away and put Pocari Sweat on there. Because humans,
who's gonna mix that up? Yeah.
Because
probably in Japanese it means
American people like sweat.
Drink or something.
Sweat. You might not. You might want to throw that word in some more marketing research.
It means frog semen. Like, okay, that's gross.
That's probably what's in it. But
so it made it to the moon, Matt. They sent Japanese astronauts or Japanese space program sent it up there. It's on the moon.
I'm surprised they didn't laser on the moon.
With Matt, guess what else went up, Matt? Children's dreams. That's also what they sent up. Children's dreams.
We've got magic to do.
Like, wow, Japanese, that's why you're still...
They're like, we also sent up underwear vending machines. So,
used soil panty vending machine to the moon. The first one.
Oh, Japan. That's why we haven't gone to Mars yet. It's your fault. So, new Guardians of the Galaxy trailer. Did you see that, by the way? Was it as exciting as the first one? Have you seen it?
Yeah, it ran during the.
I'm sure it's on the big
screen.
So how was it? Did it make you still feel good?
No, I'm all in for that already. Like, I'm not getting out of there.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what this machine did.
I didn't know it would do that. I don't know how this functions.
And they actually had like everyone talking in it. Like they had
I'm Groot.
I'm Groot.
I am Groot, man.
And I don't like this. I don't like this. Vin Diesel.
That's all I used to do.
They had a little. They had a little Rocket Raccoon. They had a little Drax the Destroyer. You know, they had like everyone talking. Like, I'm Drax. He's like, I'm I forgot what Drax.
He said something dumb. It was like, I got a bullet. You're like,
he's like, okay. Oh no, he said something like I don't got long to live.
Yeah,
or something like,
I have a short lifespan. Yeah. Like, okay, that's.
I'm a fucking raccoon. I live like 17 years, asshole.
So you're an actual raccoon? Like, I don't get it.
Do we have to count you in dog years? I don't know how does this work.
Show more Chris Pratt. Whatever.
Thanks, Bradley Cooper, for your
show some naked green Zoe Saldana. Okay, we're good.
Oh, they had them kiss too. I was like, yeah, yeah.
What's up?
I love aliens. Yeah.
Speaking of green women, Matt. So David Goyer,
I heard about this. I just read this.
He basically called She-Hulk a giant green superhero.
He called her Slut Hulk or she.
No, the guy he was talking with called her Slut Hulk. Okay. But like he said that she's a giant green porn star that you as the Hulk, the Hulk is who you want to be, then you get to fuck her. Obviously not knowing anything about the Hulk because She-Hulk is his cousin.
It's like, hey,
what the fuck?
Have you ever wanted to fuck the Hulk? She-Hulk.
How about your cousin? Who's your cousin?
No, but I'm thinking, you as everyday guy, you're like, I can't fuck the Hulk, he's huge.
Well, the
guy.
Well, no, the thing is like, you're like, oh, the Hulk is who you're personifying as your male fantasy, and then, so you can only fuck She-Hulk because that's, because she, everyone else would be murdered by you.
You can take that girl.
I'm like, that's your fucking cousin, man, if you're embodied by the Hulk. That's gross. Like, where are you from, David Goyer?
I never got how Hulk was this gigantic guy, and She-Hulk was like, I'm a little thicker.
Okay, Matt, because she got her powers from a blood transfusion, she didn't have the full force of the radioactivity, of course. Come on. That's why she wasn't as strong as the Hulk either. Not like this. Just like this. By the way, they did make a Hulk that Hulk could fuck, and that was when his wife became the Red She-Hulk.
Oh, they did make a Hulk that Hulk could fuck in the She-Hulk, or in the Avengers XXX, because China played the Hulk.
He brought that up, too. He brought that up at one point in the interview with the person. I was just like, oh, man, this...
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, see, the worst thing is, it was incredibly misogynist, yes, but it was like one of those stupid morning talk shows where they always say irreverent bullshit, and so, like, I understand crucify him for saying dumb things, but remember the context as well. Whatever. Come on.
Wait, is somebody crucifying him for it?
Yeah, oh no, everyone's like, oh, he's so sexist, and we hit him. Like, come on, man. Jeez. He's talking. If you're taking
the She-Hulk is not your character that is made for the feminist woman in you. If that's what you're going for,
no, Matt, she is a strong female character.
Or pick no.
She's a strong female
character. Batgirl. Pick like Scarlet Witch.
Listen to this misogynist over here telling you what you should pick.
Pick like people that act. She-Hulk. First of all, what does she matter? It's like she's like the girl Wonder Twin. She's like the goddamn girl Wonder Twin. Nobody gives a shit.
Hulk, man.
Nobody gives a shit.
She's an intelligent Hulk.
Yeah,
she's a lawyer.
Are you saying she's the credible Hulk? She backs up everything with facts.
Yes, basically. I'm basically saying that she wears glasses. She actually has wearing glasses. And she's actually prosecuted people as the Hulk.
So she's basically the fucking green M&M in a leotard. That's what you're trying to say to me. But anyway.
That was not. Just remember this sexism, guys.
So the director of Godzilla and the writer of the Telltale Walking Dead game are going to be making the first Star Wars movie spin-off. Yes! Go like that.
Wait, who's the writer for Walking Dead is...
I can't remember. I
seen him. He's been on...
Right
I've actually seen him. I think he's been on Up at Noon before. He's actually pretty...
The writer for the Walking Dead game and the director of Godzilla are going to make the first Star Wars spin-off.
Godzilla?
They don't say what it is
written well, but well directed, I thought.
Well, it is going to be for December 16th, 2016.
Whatever.
And
that's not gonna happen.
Oh hell yeah! I want to see what it is.
It's gonna be
it's Gungan.
It's all Twi'leks.
It's gonna be called Gungan style.
So it's going to be called T'Chun T'Chin.
It's gonna be called Gungan style.
Gungan style. Hey, sexy Gungan.
Misa dancing.
Misa Soki Day.
Misa boss nice. Misa
Jedi now. What you think? Boss nice Jedi.
Oh God, no! Please stop this.
If they have one Gungan in the J.J. Abrams movie, I'm done.
Speaking, okay, moving right into that segue. Nice. Have you seen the? He's got some pictures and a little bit of footage from the new movie. He actually showed it at a charity event, and there's a way that you can get into Star Wars Episode 7, Matt.
Oh yeah, I did. I heard about this. Jess just told me about it, actually.
Yes.
You have to post. All you have to do is donate $10.
That's right, to get entered once. Every $10 you enter.
So if I donate $1 million of my dollars, I can get into it. 100,000 times.
Yes. Exactly.
So I have to rob a bank now.
Big bank, since no banks have $1 million in them right now. It's not like cash.
I have to become a good villain. So I can get into Star Wars. You're probably like background guy. Like you're like an weird alien guy.
But the more
you'll be dead.
The more interesting thing is that they're using practical. They made a practical puppet alien as opposed to a CGI alien, And that was what he showed.
I think part of it, he's trying to say true words to the movie. See, everything can be CGI, but he doesn't want it to be that. And I
sort of win people back as well.
I understand that.
They lost a lot of good
plus, they're like, he already did Star Trek. Lame, they're already like kind of flaming him because of that. So he's trying to like, hey, I'm trying to stay true to this product because he actually, unlike Star Wars, he's supposedly a huge fan, or unlike Star Trek, he's usually a huge fan of Star Wars. So
because who isn't? Come on.
Well,
Spock. Whatever.
I had something I forgot. Okay. And Adam Driver from Girls is going to be probably the villain.
Is it Minnie Driver's brother?
No. Adam Driver in the show Girls, by the way, is freaking ridiculous. Like, he's basically like, I don't know if he's high-functioning autistic or he's like the weirdest person I've ever seen on TV.
So you're going on record saying you're a fan of Girls?
He's actually, I am. Because he's a very interesting character. I think that the girls actually in it are horrible human beings. They're just terrible.
But the guys.
But the guys are pretty bad too, but they're like interesting. So you're like, oh, okay. Whereas Liam Dunham's character is like I don't know, she's just a horrible human being. I'm like, I'm trying to find a redeeming quality in you.
So how many beers is what I'm saying?
More than Adam Driver had to drink because they were going out for a little bit. But
Okay. What else you got, Matt? What else you got for me?
Oh, I do have one other thing.
I have to read these again because I haven't.
So, the new Batman versus Superman movie is named.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
I didn't even put it on there. I just remembered it.
What do you remember? Let's hear it. What's the name, Matt?
Batman versus Superman. Colon. Dawn of Justice.
Dawn of Justice.
And that's because... That's because, of course, Dawn from the comic books is going to be in there, and also hopefully Shane will be a bad guy in the movie as well. Because we're guessing Dawn of Justice means something like they're going to, hey, there's probably going to show some Justice League people. There's actually rumors that Aquaman might make a cameo.
They already have confirmed that the Holy Trinity of the DC universe is in it. So they have Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
They have Wonder Woman, but they've hinted that there might be an Aquaman. There might be a Flash. They've hinted.
Flash is just a guy that flashes people in this one, in this universe.
Or it's Flash Thompson like, I'm in the wrong comic series.
What's up? Oh, I'm Dick. I'm always Dick.
And then they have Cyborg, but he's super almost borderline racist, like he was in Teen Titans. Was like, booyah, booyah, booyah.
It's like ching chong bing bong. It's like not even a right race, man.
Sheesh, man.
What are you doing, man?
I'm borderline racist. Booyah!
But I want to see it. Let me show it to me. Show it to me. I will pay for it.
I'm ready for it, but I'm going to stay optimistically wary.
No, I will pay for it, but I might pay for it. The opposite way.
The colon,
like how you paid for Amazing Spider-Man, the first one.
I'll pay for this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you feel like you got knocked down on the horse.
By the way, I did pay for both our tickets for that.
If I was that close to a horse's wiener, I'd be worried about getting pissed off.
I paid for both our tickets for that. That's how crazy that is. That's how much I love this podcast. That's how much I love you guys out there.
I gotta remember that. One. I'll pay for Guardians of the Galaxy, okay? 71, remember that.
I'll buy you lunch.
I'll even get popcorn.
Okay, so basically that's like all I have except for one crazy thing that I read. So there's this thing on IGN about facts you might not know about Han Solo.
Okay, yeah,
so one of the things that I read is, it was the last thing they had about him. It was this crazy-ass story about how Han Solo, it's a non-canonical, it's not in the extended universe, it's just a non-canonical thing.
Yeah, it just didn't happen.
It's called Into the Great Unknown.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Han and Chewie jump into hyperspace and land on Earth.
They land on Earth.
Han is killed by Native Americans.
They land in like
Seattle.
Like 500 years ago or something, I think. Or like 1,000 years ago. It's like not even...
No. Oh, yeah. It's like 100 years ago. 100 years ago.
Oh, it's only 100 years ago?
Yeah, it's like 100 years ago.
So it's like, they're like high-functioning Native Americans. They're like, they might have guns even, you know?
Maybe 200, but not too long ago.
They're like French and Indian War, or like, what are they?
Well, no, because it's in the
like 100 years ago, there's no Native Americans there anymore.
Pacific Northwest, so it's like...
There's like 4 Native Americans 100 years ago.
It's basically like Washington State, you know, like Lakota or something. So they kill Han, I guess.
I suppose right away.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Like, wow, that's a great story. And then Indiana Jones finds Chewbacca.
Yes.
This is not made up.
This is not made up.
Into the Great Unknown.
Well, this is made up.
Comic.
Not by us.
Holy shit.
I think it was a Dark Horse comic, I want to say.
Yeah, all that shit. Because
I want to read this fucking comic book.
I bet you can find it.
I gotta find this.
We're gonna find it. We're gonna bring it on the show. How about that?
Let's read. And the whole podcast is us reading this comic book. This happened.
They
This
killed
happened.
Han Solo, and Chewbacca is Sasquatch
And Indiana Jones finds.
because he's searching for Sasquatch and finds Chewbacca. Holy fuck!
How many fucking drugs do you have to
Yeah,
smoke?
like that's seriously. That's what exactly what I thought. I'm like, what amount
That's
of
like,
drugs?
you drop some acid and you're watching Indiana Jones, and like there's a Star Wars thing over here or something. And, like you had a poster maybe, and he's like, "Holy shit, man, what happened?"
And how awesome would that be if that was incorporated into the new Star Wars?
That would not be awesome. That
That would be awesome! Yeah,
Crazy.
like, we're on Earth,
That's
Chewie, I'm
insane.
super. Oh God, I'm killed! That's like a testimony, but okay. He's very upset, and then Indiana Jones finds him. Then we all just shoot ourselves.
And the meta just makes our heads explode.
Kind of like when are they gonna drop the bass?
Maybe Harrison Ford is there when Indiana Jones discovers it. He's like, "Hey, I was just here visiting, and this was Callista, and I was smoking some weed.
Super meta. How meta is this?
I have an earring.
I'm
right
also
there."
Deckard from Blade Runner. By the way, he's reprising that role. He said he would reprise that role.
He wanted to.
He's a replicant. They don't age, do they?
He definitely aged.
I mean, because we know he's a right spoiler.
Unless they do that shit with that they did with what's his face in Tron, Bridges, Jeff Bridges. Like they made
Bridger. You mean
they made him
Darwin?
younger.
Oh.
They made Jeff Bridges younger in Tron, the new Tron sequel.
You're like, he's like,
Like,
I'm
they made him,
younger,
like
different.
CGI
He's like,
shit,
what
yeah.
are you doing?
Like CGI is
that
shit.
doesn't even look like him.
Like, there's no way you can pull back the folds of Harrison Ford's face.
That's what they should do. So like pin everything back here. Like he's just
You're like, no, I
pins
look
back
like Calista Flockhart.
It's me, Harrison Ford.
I'm a scruffy looking nerf.
There's like there's Botox.
I look like
death.
I look like a Jenner. But I had one more thing. I can't remember what it is.
That's okay. I'm out. That, by the way, all that stuff was from Monday. I found like
a lot of my stuff is from Monday, except for the Godzilla.
Well, except for the Star Wars tidbit, that was all from Monday.
Huh? Little note for you guys. I skipped the podcast on Monday.
Hopefully, this gets posted by Friday. The 23rd. 23rd is Friday.
Do it, Doug.
It gets posted. I just don't put it out.
That's our half birthday, so it's good.
Stay classy, people.
Bing, bang, boom.
Good night, everyone.